Christie Brinkley is recognized as one of the supermodels who shined in the coveted pages of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues. With a career that began in the 70s, she graced over 500 magazine covers, becoming a widely admired and globally recognized face during that time. Introducing an image from 1981, we have the young Demi Moore featured prominently. Her radiant beauty and magnetic presence captured the attention of many, even at a young age, revealing early on her potential as a future star. In the back of a sleek limousine, Ivanka Trump is seen alongside her father, Donald Trump, in this image. The photo portrays both the family dynamics and Ivanka Trump's striking presence as a prominent public figure. Just before embarking on a mission that would become one of the most horrific tragedies in the history of space launches, we see the crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger in this image. Unfortunately, only 73 seconds after liftoff, the Challenger disintegrated, resulting in the tragic loss of all 7 crew members on board. These women were members of a dark organization led by the infamous psychopath Charles Manson. Recognized for his extensive list of crimes, Manson established his hippie cult in San Francisco in 1967. Brigitte Bardot was a prominent figure of the French New Wave cinema in the 1950s and 1960s. Her most notable collaborations were with Jean-Luc Godard and Louis Malle. Throughout her career, Bardot starred in 47 films, including several musicals, and recorded over 60 songs. No one had guitar skills quite like Jimi Hendrix, but before he became a music legend, he had to consider other options. He was faced with the decision of either going to prison or enlisting in the army, and Jimmy chose to enlist. During the 1970s, Bill Gates used to ride his bicycle, and it's likely that his parents had no idea he would become the richest man in the world. His passion for innovation and strategic vision propelled him to achieve one of the highest levels of wealth globally. In the film Weird Science, 1985, Kelly LeBrock shined brightly. In this iconic cult classic of the 80s, LeBrock took on the role of Lisa, a charming and enigmatic woman who was mysteriously generated by 2 nerdy teenagers through their computer. George Harrison, renowned member of the iconic British band The Beatles, had the precious opportunity to capture a photograph of himself in front of the stunning Taj Mahal. It's worth noting that this capture took place long before the term selfie was even conceived. Marilyn Monroe is widely recognized as a symbol of cinema, often remembered for her unparalleled beauty and charm. However, her intelligence was also noteworthy, with an IQ measured at 168, surpassing even that of Albert Einstein. Susan Sarandon, born in Queens, New York, is the daughter of an advertising executive. Her big break came in 1969 when she auditioned for the film Joe. From that moment, her career took off, and she established herself as a renowned actress, building a successful career in the film industry. The memorable encounter between Bob Dylan and Muhammad Ali backstage at Madison Square Garden in 1975 was a moment of special connection. This meeting between the legendary musician and the legendary boxer held great importance and meaning. In the images captured on the set of the iconic film Back to the Future, we can witness Michael J. Fox in full action, bringing young Marty McFly to life in his thrilling adventures through time. Cheryl Tiegs is widely recognized as the trailblazer of supermodeling in the United States, credited with setting the standard that defines a supermodel today. She was one of the first models to achieve celebrity status, solidifying her position as an influential figure in the fashion industry. In 1989, when she was just 8 years old, future British singer Amy Winehouse resided in North London. Even at such a young age, she already showcased her unique personality and love for fashion by expressing herself through dressing up as the beloved Disney character, the famous Minnie Mouse. In the 1960s, a scene worthy of an American popular music icon came to life when Frank Sinatra, the legendary singer and actor, emerged from a helicopter with his unmistakable elegance, capturing the attention of everyone around him. Ann-Margret, a talented artist known for her stunning beauty and versatile skills, transcended the label of female Elvis and achieved stardom in Hollywood through a brilliant film career. In the 1970s, The Brady Bunch was one of the most popular television series, and this photo captures a special moment during a charity baseball game with the LA Dodgers team in August 1973. The 1984 film Splash was not only a standout role for the talented Daryl Hannah, but also served as a springboard for the careers of renowned actor Tom Hanks and acclaimed director Ron Howard. In a poignant image, we can see Princess Diana on a yacht in Portofino, Italy, just a week before her passing in 1997. At that moment, Diana was in search of personal reinvention, desiring to step away from the public eye and rediscover her own identity. This iconic photograph depicts the legendary Marilyn Monroe in one of the last images captured at Santa Monica Beach in 1962. In this moment of relaxation by the seaside, Monroe radiates her characteristic beauty and elegance, leaving her mark as a timeless symbol. Minutes before the fatal accident, Princess Diana is caught hiding in the back of a limousine as she travels through the streets of Paris. In a moment filled with intense emotions, Diana seeks refuge inside the vehicle, perhaps trying to avoid the curious and intrusive gazes of the public and the press. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stepped out onto the balcony of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee, he could never have imagined that he would be attacked by an assassin. The image captured moments before the tragic event, which took place on April 4, 1968, portrays Dr. King as a man surrounded by friends, revealing his essence. During the 1960s and 1970s, Natalie Wood emerged as one of the most bankable stars of the era. While she began her career as a child actress in the 1950s, it was in her work during the following decades that she truly proved herself as a superstar. Julia Roberts emerged from the shadow of her older brother, Eric Roberts, to become an international star. Her first major role on screen was in the film Satisfaction, released in 1988. A magnificent photo of Marilyn Monroe, captured by John Vachon in 1953, reveals the iconic actress in a Canadian setting during the filming of River of No Return. The image captures a unique moment of Monroe, conveying her unmatched aura. During the 1980s, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, one of the most influential rock bands of all time, were taking their first steps into the music world. During that period, they were in the early stages of their journey, seeking to explore the distinctive sound that would come to characterize them. Introducing Catherine Zeta-Jones, a talented actress who blossomed in her hometown of Wales. Born and raised in Swansea, Zeta-Jones took her first steps in her acting career as a child, shining on the prestigious stages of London's renowned West End. In this image, we witness the talented actor John Travolta dancing a waltz with the elegant Princess Diana at the White House in 1985. In an unforgettable evening, during a gala event held in Washington, they shared a memorable moment. Joaquin Phoenix, an acclaimed actor who has gained recognition in his artistic career, took his first steps on screen alongside his talented brother, River, establishing themselves in the television entertainment industry in 1996. After receiving the Oscar for Good Will Hunting in 1997, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon made a historic phone call home. This moment becomes even more significant when you learn the story of how the duo wrote the film while living together as struggling actors. Elton John, the renowned singer and songwriter, began to shine brightly from the 1970s onwards, gifting the world with a series of hits and albums that have become true classics in music history. Thank you for watching our video, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment sharing your thoughts on the content.